Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. We're excited for today's video. So it's Tuesday. On Tuesdays, I try to test my palate. And what better way than doing something that's not a beer and blind. So if you didn't watch any of the other videos, this is Blind Barrels, and what they are, they're a company where they quarterly will send you 4 samples of whiskeys. They're blind. You taste them. When you're done, you scan this QR code, it opens it up, and then you get to click and see what you're drinking, the tasting notes the distillery gives, that they give. It does come with this, I'm loving this like word bank essentially. Very helpful as I am learning more about whiskeys and bourbons and whatnot to kind of build up my own vocabulary. This is the box it came in, and I will link to their website below. And Whiskey10 is a promo code, and you get 10% off if you are interested. Full disclosure, they did send this to me, but I do not make any money if you purchase. All right, so this is sample D, the last one, and I've really loved this. I think I was talking about this in the last video for sample C. Like, I want to do a nice job on camera. I want to learn. But I get to a point where I get like really excited, like, all right, I think I have my thoughts. I want to end this review and go scan the QR code and see what they have to say about this sample. So I will, also in the description box below, besides their website and promo code, I will copy and paste those notes so you can see what they had to say about this. The color, it's kind of like green tea with a little bit more yellow mixed in. Very light honey kind of color is where I land. Yeah, it definitely has some legs. Curious, if you want to, you can on the back in super tiny print look up the ABV and the distillery. The ABV is at the top and the distillery is at the bottom. Not that I would know the distillery. I'm just curious what the ABV is. 53%. Okay. But yeah, definitely some legs. Looks very nice. Let's get into the aroma. I definitely get some nice oak, baking spices, caramel, and like a dried banana. The caramel is somewhere actually between caramel and toffee. I can't quite land on one, and I get a little bit of both. Ooh. Really nice vanilla. That's why I love vanilla. That's why I was like oohing about it, because like that's a really nice level. You know what it reminds me of actually is I think they actually just called it vanilla. It was like a yogurt I used to get a lot, and it was banana and vanilla. It kind of reminds me of that sensation. Some dried fruits. I'm kind of surprised, like I didn't have to fight through the alcohol to then kind of get what else is going on there. I like the smell a lot. And it's interesting, I get that dried banana first, and then it kind of goes away as I get everything else, and that's why I keep like smelling, the same sensation keeps happening. Yeah, it's interesting. Anyway, get to the taste. Cheers. All right, so I gotta pull back on the baking spices. Yeah, like super faint, very, very faint. Not that I like said that they were like a dominant thing in the aroma, but they're pretty darn faint in the taste. Yeah, for me it lands more this, in the aroma I said caramel and toffee, a little bit more like caramel and honey in the taste for me though. I don't really get the toffee. The caramel to me is a very similar taste to a date. So I do get like a little bit of date that way also. Nice vanilla. Good alcohol, not too much. Yeah, definitely not too much. Some nice oak tannins in there as well. finally got that banana thing I was smelling so much in the aroma. Yeah, about 3/4 of the way through the sip is where I do get some of the baking spices, but they're not that they're actually there, like that cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, not quite clove, but it's almost like baked goods, like sweet baked goods, that like malty, caramelized sugar thing, more than the actual cinnamon you might put into a dish like that. Wow, yeah, I like this one. Looking at my cheat sheet a little bit. Ooh, I like that. The marzipan, it's not, there's a little nuttiness to it, not full on marzipan for me. That's a good one that's on there. That's interesting. Yeah, as I'm like quickly looking at the tasting notes, I've said the ones that I see on here, I've already said, and I'm not getting, this kind of makes me happy doing this for the 4th time. I'm not even needing this as much. Don't get me wrong, I'm still glad it's there. In the warmth, it's adding with each sip, not exponentially. It's still not too much alcohol in the taste. It's still a nice level in the chest. Yeah, it's not quite apple. There's something else I'm going in for. That's why I'm still actually going with this review, because there's one more thing that's familiar, but I don't see it on there. Oh, super, it probably is on here. Orange. Yeah, super faint, super faint, quick zest of orange. So like this, and I'm not, no disrespect, but like I do like cocktails. This with like a little twist of an orange. For my purists out there, I'm sorry, but like, ooh, that sounds really nice in this. You get just a little bit, so I'd like up that factor. This is really tasty. So again, I will copy and paste what it is in the description box below, so you can kind of see their tasting notes. I'm super excited to stop recording and see what their tasting notes are. And then again, their website, if you're interested, and they did let me know there's a promo code, whiskey10. You guys get 10% off if you're interested. So yeah, have you had a nice whiskey or bourbon lately? Are you interested in this? When it's revealed, have you had this distillery before? Anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.